Ottawa, I think, scraped together just a little over 9,000 fans to their Monday night game against the Devils. It was well documented by members of the hockey media. I'm going to try not to belabor this point, because it has been addressed many times. I actually addressed it in a piece this week for silver7sens.com entitled Stop Ignoring the Elephant. Essentially, I kind of criticized hockey media for always mentioning that Ottawa's attendance is bad, but never outright stating that it's Melnyk's fault. Ken Campbell from the Hockey News even went so far as to say the reason rhymes with Eugene Melnyk. Like, just say his name. Dude, come on. I mean, what are we doing here? We know Ottawa's attendance sucks. The fans know it sucks. Even the fans that are boycotting it know it sucks. And there's a reason. There's a really good reason why it sucks. Everyone who pays attention knows that Eugene Melnyk is the reason the Sens' attendance is down. You can prove it statistically. I did in the article. I had the Sens' attendance statistics for the last roughly 10 years or so. And it went down, started going down right after Alfredsson left, and really spiked low when Karlsson was traded and Stone was traded and Duchesne was traded. The problem is, not everyone knows that it's Eugene Melnyk's fault. There's a large contingent of people out there who honestly, truly believe that the problem lies with Ottawa Senators fans. And I have a really, really hard time stomaching that. Because I've grown up in this fan base. This is who I am. It's a huge part of my life. And I know for a fact that this is one of the most passionate fan bases in hockey. I went to Game 4 against the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2013. It ended up being Alfredsson's last home game in Ottawa. I watched him pick up the puck at the end of the game. They lost 7-3. Went down 3-1 in the series going back to Pittsburgh. Even Alfredsson after the game said they probably weren't going to come back. But as I was walking through the halls of then Scotiabank Place at the end of the game, it wasn't silent. I didn't hear anybody pissing and moaning. There was a group of people chanting Sens in 7. And the more they chanted it, the more people joined in. I myself joined in. It was great. Did we all think that was going to happen? As Alfie said, probably not. But we believed. So for especially the hockey media to allow this notion to exist, that there's a fan problem in Ottawa, that there's an apathy towards the Senators in Ottawa, I'm tired of it. It pisses me off. They have a responsibility to dispel this narrative and direct their criticisms toward Eugene Melnyk. And I get it. There's corporate obligations. There's red tape. You can't just lambaste the guy every time. I understand that there's politics at play here. I'm not saying you have to constantly go after him and make every piece and every tweet, every podcast, every radio hit about bashing Eugene Melnyk. But for God's sake, how are we still allowing people to be unaware about this? Why are there still people on Twitter saying move the Ottawa Senators to Quebec? Because they think the fans don't care. You can't be half-assed if you're going to criticize Melnyk. You can't be half in. Because every time you're not, this pressure is going to keep being put on Ottawa Senators fans. And I don't think anything meaningful is going to happen because of it. I don't think the team is going to move. But I know that Sens fans are tired of this, and they shouldn't have to deal with this crap. They should not have to hear this from people. Like Dark Guy tweeting about how the Sens should move to Quebec. Are you kidding me? What a joke. What an absolute joke. Say what you will about the guy, but he's got a decent following. And there's going to be plenty of people that because he said that, they think it too. And they start spouting it. And they start spouting off at Sens fans who have to fight this off on Twitter now. It's wrong. And I'm not labeling everybody this way because there's a lot of good people in hockey media, especially in Ottawa. I know for a fact there's a few people who have been honest about the organization. Guys like Ian Mendez, Chris Stevenson, Ray Ferraro. Most people at TSN, frankly, have been great. But I'm tired of this. I'm tired of hearing that the people I love, these people that I've grown up with, are bad fans. Hell, when Ovechkin scored his second goal and took sole possession of 8th place on the all-time scoring list, the Sens fans chanted Ovi. Do you think that would happen in Montreal or Toronto? Supposedly the holy grails of hockey fanship, hockey fandom? I don't think so. So hockey media, do better. Because Sens fans don't deserve this. And they shouldn't have to pay their hard-earned money and go to a game and line the pockets of an owner who has made it clear multiple times that he doesn't care about them. That's wrong. And that's all I have to say about that. I've talked about this a lot. It's exhausting.